Alright, dudes, we're back for what I believe is episode 3. In the last episode, we defeated the blood-starved beast, saved ourselves 10,000 blood echoes, ran around in circles, picked up upgrade material and all kinds of shit, defeated Amelia, ran around in more circles, stole a birthday party invitation, ran through the first half of the second woods, or the Forbidden Woods, picking up stuff we thought was important. And now we're going to the second half of the Forbidden Woods, strictly to pick up upgrade materials and some very important runes. Like I said at the end of the last video, in this one, I'm going to collect a bunch of shit. I'm going to open up one more gate that'll make the boss run easier. But just before the boss, I'm going to pull back and we're going to leave. The reason for that is I want to get kidnapped at that point and go fight an electric cat dog in a jail once the Grim Reaper kidnaps us. Yes, this is Bloodborne. The reason I want to do that is because there's a little bit more upgrade material there, and there's some free bolt paper to pick up, which I want to fight the Shadows of Yharnam, and once you defeat the boss there, you can freely buy bolt paper whenever you want. So, essentially, it's freedom. We're hunting freedom. And I'm not sure if after that we're going to fight the Shadows of Yharnam, or go to Hemwick and just get that bullshit over with. Because that fight I don't like, and like I said, once we're done there, I'm just going to go transport myself to Cainhurst and get the lamp, just to be done with it. And then the lamp will be ready for us when we're going to go fight Logarius when we have a plus 10 weapon. Twin Bloodstone Shards. This is what we want. Now, I'm not too worried about holding on to my blood echoes, because there's one thing I want to get here that's pretty much death. If you don't die, you're like, whoa, I didn't die. So we just plan on that. And that item is this way. There's actually two, and I don't know which one to get first. Why don't we just YOLO both of them? To the right here is 3 horrible enemies and a bloodstone chunk. It's the only one in this level. It's the first one that you can get in the game. Roll out of here and roll for your life. And since we cheated death once, we're going to jump off right where this item is and try to get this one. As long as I get it, I don't care if I die. That's fine. We got it. That's what I'm talking about. You can fight those on a blood level 4, but damn are they tough, especially at this point where our weapon has only leveled up so much. So although we died, that's a success. If you're keeping score, that's only the second death in the game. That one was a little more intentional than the first one, where I died to the weakest enemy in the game, which was kind of hilarious. But I did get pinned against a wall. Okay. Now we have 2 more runes to collect. We got the Bloodstone Chunk. We got the first rune we wanted. That rune we got increases our Frenzy resistance, which I'm going to use when I go get the Blood Rock and Mensis later. And I'm going to use it probably when I fight Ebrietis, because she spits blood at you, and if it hits you, it frenzies you. Now let me think about where Twin Bloodstone Shards are. I think they're here. Watch this. You don't have to jump this. Just run at the wall. Whoop. Yeah, buddy. So I want to creep over there, because I think that's Twin Bloodstone Shards, but we got one of these guys who are tough. You'll see. Let's try to hit him with another one. No stamina, but he's dead. Perfect. Yes. Useless. Might be good, but it doesn't fit in our weapon anyway. We don't have that slot. Madman's Knowledge is always good. I don't remember what a lot of this is. A lot of it, to me, is just going to be okay if I miss it. That's actually really good. Good thing to note. Something else here, and then we can make a run for the one over here. Move it. Now, if you want to fight these enemies, you can. You can parry them. It's just a little weird. That didn't work. See? Oh, I didn't mean to visceral. But again, we'll do a number comparison. That's 237. Gotta move. I might not get it. There we go. So, still more. Now, those guys will usually drop gems. They're murky gems that deal some kind of poison damage or something. They're not going to be any... Ooh, that's a Tempering 3. That might actually be fucking awesome. And more twins, which is why we really came over here. I was just showing you how you can kill them a little safely. I won't be killing any more of them. Big snake, just turning around. This. I'm just going to walk right off the edge like I was never there. Back down here. Now, okay, that's where we were with all that nonsense. That's where we died. But where we died, you can also sneak down and pick up some more twins here, there, and roll for your life. Now, I don't remember what's up there. I don't care. We have to go this way. Don't worry about them. He's just going to whistle. Up there's the Graveguard set. I don't want it. I'm just going to keep running. Straight over here, because I believe there's more twins, and the rune we want, or the rune I want, is over here. Boom. Now, I recommend Molotovs. Over here are some aliens. Don't ask me anything about the Forbidden Woods. It starts with beasts, then there's a cannon, then everything becomes snakes. If you go off to the side, there's blue aliens, and the bosses here are 3 ninjas. I don't know, man. Now, at our current weapon strength, these things are a little tough, as you can see. I mean, they're not super tough, but they're not easy. And over there, behind me, is a couple that are the arcane version ones that are going to shoot crap at you because they have the tentacles out. So I like to lock on and throw a firebomb. If I don't kill both with one, I throw another one and hope I don't die from this guy, because as you can see, super damage. It's not the best strategy in the world, but it's what I do. Charge R2, 2 and L1. Good night, Sally. Now, this is why we're here. It increases our stamina just a little bit. But it can be the difference between a dodge out to saving your life and death. And I think now that I'm thinking, I may want to go fight witches before we fight Paarl. Or before we fight shadows, because I'll be able to have runes equipped at that time, which I think will be good. Don't know yet, but still the order of business is get almost to shadows, pull back, go spend our money, upgrade our weapon, get kidnapped, and go take off to a jail where we fight an electric cat dog. You know, Bloodborne stuff. So that's 2 out of 3 runes that I really recommend here. You don't have to use the Frenzy one. I just like to. It gives me a little bit of freedom to not have to instantly heal after getting frenzied by something. Slows it down a little bit. And keep in mind, the more insight you have on your person, the shorter your frenzy meter will be, and the faster it will fill up. So if you're running around with 10, it'll be manageable. If you're running around with 30, it's going to peak very quickly. That's a rune over there. I don't care what it is. Some kind of something or other. This is pretty much my strategy for these on Blood level 4. R1, L1, pull back. Recognize the attack so you know how far to go or when to go in or out. And the reason I'm killing him is because he drops blood vials. Always good. So one more pig over here. I want full stamina and full health just in case. So if you lock on an R1, L1, it'll kind of stagger his face a little. Only thing you gotta watch for here is getting landed on and the water zombies climbing up on the beach behind you. Uh-oh. When they jump back like that, a lot of times that's when they do the charge. We don't have too much room here, but still, I didn't want it to happen. And as far as why giant pigs just explode and disappear, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be very good. Sharp blood gemstones are like blunt attack or charge attacks or something like that. I don't remember. Not something I want to use. Okay, so shadows is to the left, but the last gate I want to open is here, because then when we're ready to fight the boss, we just run through all this stuff and straight down here. We don't have to go in the water by the pigs or the zombies. The Forbidden Woods is a really good place. That's the HP rune I wanted. It's a really good place to farm blood echoes. We should be clear. I don't think we're getting chased. So it's time to warp back to the lamp, just to watch another loading screen to go back to the dream. Now, I kind of want to have runes equipped before we fight Paarl, but I think that's... I guess it's the same amount of running around either way, but for some reason that's just sitting with me like, I don't want to do that. So the Forbidden Woods is done as far as I'm concerned. I may have missed some Twin Bloodstone shards somewhere and a couple of other collectibles. I know I missed that outfit. I missed a rune that I'm not interested in, at least one. Whatever, you know, it is what it is. So, okay. Move it, Frank. Repair just because. Ooh, we have 22. So this will be the last level for this, and if you notice, it's giving us one more gem slot, which is awesome. I'm really interested to see what that tempering gem that guy dropped will do, if anything. So now we need chunks, which means it's safe to use whatever twins we have on La Pistola. Still need 2. No big deal. But I remember we got another blood tinge. Look at the difference here. Look in the middle. Pretty good. Still not going to kill anything, but it's more damage is better. Okay, it doesn't go up at all. I saw something there. Ooh, that does work. I was wrong. We don't have a triangle slot. Okay, I was thinking uncanny. Whatever, don't listen to me. So what I want to do is, whoops, not that. I want to see what this does there. Okay, I think that's going to be better no matter what. 1828. I'm liking it, friends. I'm liking it. 30, 37. So this is 33 with a little rally potential. This is 37 with a poison effect. I don't care. So, not bad. Not great, but not bad. I'm good on insight. I really, really want to save it for Beast Blood pellets. They're going to be the most important thing you can have in this game. And you can see our number-wise, they're still fairly low if you're one of those people that ran around with almost max everything, but we're doing just fine. I honestly don't know what to buy here. That makes it easy. Just waste your money impulsively, and then you don't have to deal with it. Okay, we got to get kidnapped. There's a couple ways to do it. The easiest way is to go to Cathedral Ward. What you're looking for is, I think they're called Sackmen, which is hilarious. But it's the Grim Reaper looking dudes. Just let it kill you, and then you're going to wake up in Hypogean jail. And there's another reason I want to come to this area first, because the game will force us to come back here later, although it looks a lot different. All the enemies are different and way harder. But there's one specific door I want to open. For when we come back here later, it'll make life a lot fucking easier. So if you're interested in something like that, I'll point it out. But yeah, as always, do what you want. Now there he is. But I want to get behind him and pick this up before he kills me. Alright. Suppose if you wanted practice parrying them, now would be the time, because you're trying to die anyway. That doesn't count. We still only died twice. Actually, once, because I died on purpose to get a rune, and then I died on purpose there. So don't be a dick. It's one time. Even though it was to the worst, or the one that was the stupidest enemy in the game, which is the way it should be. I'd rather die to that guy than a crow or a dog or anything like that. So blah, 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 cutscene. We got some stuff to pick up. We got to open a door. And I think we're going to fight the boss. Might as well, since we're here. Now you can come here. You don't have to come here when I came here. I'm trying to do this strategically to some degree. Stop talking, asshole. That's that church lady over there. I don't have anything. I don't have church clothes to help her, and I don't want to send anyone to Cathedral Ward, so she's on her own. Moving on. Now, where, oh where are we? If I remember right, on the stairs is another bunny rabbit that's going to give me some twins, which I can now use in my pistol. Possibly the cane, if we're going to do that shit. Okay, but I don't want to go up the stairs that way. I want to go around to the other side. And there's a very important reason, and the reason is Giant Grim Reaper guy. See, he's already looking for me. Fuck you, dude. This is what I want, step one. Now if I die, I'll spawn right here. Doesn't matter. And if you don't get the lamp, you'll just spawn downstairs where you were in jail. Oh. Alright, fuck it. Let's just run. That's a moon rune. I'm not interested in a moon rune. Watch the witch on the side. I suggest spinning the camera because she will chase you. You see this? If she grabs you on a blood level 4, you're dead. Which is funny, because the Witches of Hemwick fight is really dumb and really easy. But on a blood level 4, if they grab you, you're dead. So our weapon's getting stronger. You see this? The enemies are also getting stronger. But that's besides the point. We're feeling good about ourselves. Yeah. I want to get this stuff. Here's an outfit to pick up if you want to wear it or sell it. I personally don't care for it much. But a little bit of money might be what you need just to repair your weapon one time or something like that one time. If you're getting stuck at a boss and you lost all your blood echoes, you know, you might need to repair your weapon or buy a couple of blood vials or something, and that outfit can be just what you need. So I don't sell everything as soon as I get it. I hoard things just in case. And in all honesty, I usually end these with extra stuff. Okay, so that's the door we ran out from the witch. This is the important door that I think you should open, that I'm going to open. And there's also this guy. I don't know why this one is so fucking tough, if you notice. And he's impossible to hit with Molotovs. He almost got away from me. You think he would drop something different because he's tougher than the rest. But no. And this door only opens from this side. Later when we come here, we're going to enter from that door over there. And down here is going to be 3 enemy hunters that you have to fight all at the same time. And on a blood level 4, good luck. So I'm just going to run past that, come out the door this way, and go through the level later this way. So that's what I meant in the beginning. Having some working knowledge and some order and kind of knowing what's coming and stuff can make it a lot easier instead of just going through the dark and running into every obstacle unprepared on a blood level 4, which is the point of me making this. Not because I know best, but because I know something. I didn't need to come over here. I'm treating this like this is the later version of it. I'm not going to the left. There is a Tonitrus over there, which is the electricity weapon. You can't wield it on a blood level 4. I don't want it. I don't need money. Gross, dude. Alright. See, patient striking. We're not trying to hit him until he's dead because he's going to counter us. Whether it's a pig, a dog, a fucking crow, chill out. That's why we're here. That's 5 free bolt papers. Okay, so now I want to go back in that side door. I guess we could have waited to open that, but whatever. We do have a little bit of blood echoes. I hope I don't die to Paarl, but it is what it is. I don't care if I lose these. See, they're both busy over there. And like I said, that's the moon rune. Not very useful on a blood level 4 in my opinion, but if you want it, feel free. Now, we're going this way, but look straight ahead. Interesting, huh? Oh, shit. There's 2 of them, by the way. I'm actually glad this one came running up here, because it'll make this part easier. I'm just going to dodge roll through, because I don't know where she is. Oh, shit, and I'm dead. Like I said, on a blood level 4, if these things grab you, you are dead. So 2nd official death, 4th total death. Stop counting. You're mean. But that's why we got the lamp upstairs. We'll just run downstairs and repeat this process. I personally don't agree with that. It seemed weird. I know my shot missed. She was off to the side, but if I couldn't hit her because she was off to the side, how could her forward attack hit me? The game cheats. It's garbage. Throw it in the trash. Uninstall. Just kidding. Okay, so I always go down this side so I don't run into the Grim Reaper. He's always there. Now, I don't usually remember them running up the stairs. That was actually kind of weird. Alright, where's number 2? That's the grab move we don't want. They drop shit. I'm not interested. You can kill these guys if you want. They're all going to wake up when you get near them. There's 3 more on the other side. But in here, look, there's 2 of those. And I don't want to fight 2 of those at one time. I've been avoiding fighting 1. So I'm going to run past, and we're going to go outside and fight Paarl. Now, fun fact, his name was supposed to be Carl, but there was a typo. His name is now Paarl. with a P and 2 A's. It's too many letters. It's weird. Okay, what I like to use for this guy is a beast pellet and fire paper, because he is a beast. Now, Paarl is an electric cat dog, and he's over there on the ground in a pile. As soon as you get close, he's going to rise to his feet like a fucking Decepticon, and he's going to power up electrically. My strategy here is very similar to Amelia. I'm going to concentrate on one leg until it breaks. It will remove his power-up electricity, and he will fall on the ground. I'm going to hang out for a second to regenerate as much stamina as I can. And I'm going to try to do it to the next leg, and then the next leg, and then the next leg. It's going to be a chain limb break type strategy. Similar to what we tried with Amelia, there will be some hiccups because we're weak and we don't have the stamina. The beast pellet and fire paper will help. Now, if Paarl gets away from you, he's going to power up electrically again, and it's a whole different fight. He is difficult to hit, and he deals out massive damage, and he's all over the place. So I hope it doesn't come to that. I like to buff about this rock. I'm going to run in and try to get 2 hits. I may get knocked down by electricity. I may iframe it. We don't know. Dodging right back in, though. That's why. Get some stamina back. 1, 2, L1. Heal while I'm getting stamina. 1, 2, 3. I got an extra one. Get some stamina. R1, L1. Try to punch him in the face now. I don't have stamina. Can't hit him. Okay, let him power up. Don't go too close. He will swat you. He'll drop his head right after this. Bang. So that's not perfect, but that's about as good as you would hope for on a blood level 4, in my opinion. Now we got the badge. We can buy fire paper whenever we want. We are done here. I mean bolt paper. We already could buy fire paper. I was excited with my victory. I misspoke. Forgive me. Okay, so... Do we go to Hemwick or do we go fight shadows? I don't know. I just don't know. We still can't buy beast blood pellets, so I'm really thrilled that the 3 times we've used them, it has been the one and only time. Because you very easily could go through 10 trying to defeat a boss if you don't know the boss fight or have a plan. See, here's the thing. We're at the insight cap for different things happening in the game. So I'm going to do that. And I think we're going to go fight witches. I'm doing really good, dude. I don't mean in the game. I mean like money-wise and supplies-wise. That'll work. I don't care. I'll buy one of those. And we'll call it done. Okay, so... Yes, I think I want to go fight Witches of Hemwick right now. And I want to start in the Grand Cathedral. That's where we killed Amelia. And the reason I want to do that is because, like I've been saying in these episodes, I don't want to fight any optional bosses until I have a plus 10 weapon, but there are some exceptions. We went down and fought Bloodstarved Beast to get into Cathedral Ward and not spend 10 grand. We fought Paarl so we can get fire paper. We're going to go fight witches so we can get the rune tool and equip these runes we've been picking up. You see what I'm saying? So Ebrietis, Celestial Emissary. We're going back out this way and to the right. Amygdala. Is that everybody? I don't even know. Logarius. No, they'll all be once we have a plus 10 weapon. Amygdala, not so much because I need that, but just because it's out of the way, and I'll just do it later. She's actually pretty easy once you figure out a strategy for her. So we're going this way. I believe this is ritual material. You can always sell it. Sure, sure. Now up here is the gunshot forest. Come on, brain, work. This is just a little forest section that's crawling with dogs that have tusks and a bunch of the shooter guys that will snipe you. There's a whole bunch over there, and there's a cold blood over there, and some bone marrow ash, or whatever that's called. I don't use it. I don't want it. Even though these dogs look different and move a little different, it's a very similar, you know, if they hit you once, they're going to hit you again type thing. And then just don't get shot. I guess I should have watched The Matrix more than once. Fucking asshole. Gotta move. See? Can't just push forward. Now we got somebody shooting at us, so I repositioned and block it with the tree. And it didn't work. I don't care about the bullets. Now here's something. If you go right here and trigger the dog, you can meet it over here. Transform your weapon and cheese your life away. That's bullshit. I think that guy's shot me more times than I've been shot ever in Bloodborne combined. That's not true. So I'm leaving the rest of them to it. I don't care about whatever items, and I don't care about killing all of them. Alright, that was almost good. That was actually good. It would have been better if I killed all of them in one swipe. I guess that's a little too much to hope for. But you can tell our weapon is plenty strong for this area, and that's why I'm running around in circles trying to maximize my weapon upgrades before I go anywhere voluntarily, because why the fuck not? Why would you want to hit those things 4 or 5 times when you can hit them 2, 3 times? You know what I mean? Okay, so the Forbidden Woods is not done, but we're done with everything we wanted to do there short of fighting the boss and moving on through the main story. That's cool. Come here. Now I'll show you something with these ladies. You just roll into them, you can stagger them forever. It's really not that difficult. There's a couple of items I'm going to pick up here. I skipped that thing on the table because it's just more ritual material, and I don't really care. Like I said, I'm not hurting for money. I think I'm doing just fine supply-wise, and I'm not going to want to pick up every goddamn thing we come across. It just takes too long. I will see what this is. Alright. So watch again. Rolling. Rolling really cancels the attack they're trying to do. Now that's cold blood. I don't want to fight the dog. I'm just trying to buzz through this stuff. That was weird. Rolling. Hammer time. Okay. So we got a pale Shrek and a Molotov lady up there. So let's stop where she can't hit us. R1, L1. No. Let's see the visceral this time. But whatever. He was going to die no matter what I did. I want to double back here really quick. Pick those up. Because now we're putting them in the pistol and possibly the cane, like I said. I don't know where the hell she came from. I don't need that gem. I don't want that gem. So the goal here is to make our way through, pick up the stuff that you think is important, and open that big-ass gate behind us. But you can't open it until you're on the other side because Bloodborne. So I'm going to show you how I get through here and what I do and don't do, like this, because that lady will chase you and kill you from behind. There's the elevator shortcut to the right. I'm not going to get it. I don't care. Now up here, like for example, there's an enemy to the right that can knock you off the edge, and there's bone marrow ash. I don't use it. So pay attention to what I do here if you're interested. I just keep running right by the troll. Let off, run again. Watch what I do here. Left, right. That dog goes flying right by you. If you don't do the left, right, the dog is going to land on your face. Hey. Okay, if I remember right, this is ritual material. Let's double check. Yeah. Now I am going to double back here, because again, doubling back is the name of the game here. But there's also one Madman's Knowledge, which is one beast pellet in my way of thinking. Just watch your back here because of this fucker. Come on. See, it's worth it to me. I don't know what that was. Let's go find out together. I don't know if it's good or bad. Don't want it. Okay. So we don't really need the torch. We're going out into the sunlight. This area can be tricky. There's some things that can kill you for sure, and if you die before you open that gate shortcut, it's really, really a bummer. I recommend rolling into that one so she doesn't knock you off the roof. Right there. That over there is a rune like poison resistance or something. I don't want it. It's a bitch to get to because there's 400 dogs down there. So you can see in the beginning when I accidentally sold my blood vials, I had to eat all my cold blood to replace them, but you can see how many you get if you know where some of the things are in this game. I think she's trying to iron my clothes. She has an iron on a pole. I don't need it. Alright, dog, lady, and troll. Sounds fun. I don't know how I didn't hit the dog. Alright, problems. And that's why I said, if you have trouble with the dog, shoot him. I'm going to take this to get that health back. You can see it's just a lot of stutter stepping. Hopefully he's dead here. Yes. Otherwise, I would have got punched in the face. So, a lot of people like to jump off the edge here. You can also do it with the blue elixir, just make a run for the shortcut. But maybe you don't want to do that, so we're just going to go a little bit this way. I hope I kill her before she falls. Alright, cool. Now be careful here. That's why. Sound effects not included. Oh, what do you got for me? Okay, so down here is a whole bunch of executioners. And those are those guys. There's one there, there's one there, there's one farther up the hill where we have to go, and there's 3 witches, and to the right there's 400 dogs. So I like to hang out in there and let that guy get stepping over there. So I can pick that item up and open this shortcut. So now if we die, we don't have to go around like we did. We'll come right through the gate where Pale Shrek and the first Molotov lady was. Ba-boomba, ba-boomba. Now I think this next part is one of the toughest spots in this game. No, not in this game, in this level. Because over there is an executioner, and he will trigger at a certain point, and you have all 3 of these ladies to deal with. And for some reason the roll trick doesn't work here on this one that often. So I'm just going to keep going. You can see how easily you can die here. And don't forget the executioner guy's on his way, you see? Alright, we're going to just let them be till after the boss fight. Now, this is Witches of Hemwick. It's a really dumbass fight. If you remember, there's actually 2 witches. On Blood Level 4, everything takes longer than you want it to. It's just the way it is. The trouble here, like that witch that killed me in the jail, is if one of them grabs you or shoots that arcane trap at you, you're going to die. So it's very easy to die to witches on Blood Level 4, which is funny because this is almost an oversight of a boss battle on normal playthroughs. So, okay, here's a little tip if you don't already know. I have 10 insight. Once the fight starts, I'm going to get 1 more. At that point, if you let yourself die or take one of these, you can go back to the dream, empty out all your insight, buy whatever you want at this point. You come back to this fight, you have to make the run again, but if you come here with 0 insight, those guys will not spawn, it'll just be the 2 witches, and it makes it quite a bit easier. But you can't do that until after you trigger the fight, at least once, because like I said, you gain 1 insight by starting the fight. So if you come here with 0, you're going to get 1 when the fight starts and be like, fuck, you have to do it all again. Now, I don't know about using a beast pellet here. I really don't. Yeah. Okay. So the first witch is always going to be behind you left once the fight starts. It's over here. I try to get behind her and do one of these. 1, 2. I have no stamina, but hopefully I can hit her twice again before she's gone. Now we gotta find her. There she is. She might not stay there, though. And you don't know there's 2 of them. You're not supposed to, but we've all played this game, so you know. You know the drill at this point. I was actually really lucky, because she was trying to teleport, and she should have teleported. But I knocked her off and was able to kill her. Now this is where the fight gets tricky, because there's this new one. Let's try to find her. I don't see her. And she's going to shoot the arcane blast at you. See? I just saw it light up. Which means she's over there by all those enemies, and I don't want to be anywhere near her. All of them. Shit. I might die. Oh my god, I might die. I'm totally dead. Not dead. Perfect. Run! Yeah, those guys generally won't bother you if you're not near them. And if you take too long in this fight, the other one's going to respawn. Which will probably happen here, because that took me quite a while to get to her. Alright, cool. Did she leave again? No, she didn't. Yeah, the other one's alive again. So you have to watch for that arcane trap. Oh, shit. That arcane trap bullshit. You have to watch for it always. I see it behind me, but there's two, so I'm hunting the other one. Just keep your ears open. Okay. So I know that other one's over here. Be ready to dodge. There she is. Okay. So, could have gone horrible. It's definitely slow on a blood level 4, but all in all, that's fine. I got pretty lucky getting trapped and not attacked by that other guy. And the reason we're here first is because of this thing back down here. And first, I mean, before we went to Shadows. I was undecided at the end of the last episode, but I want the rune tool, and there it is. So now we can equip runes we've been picking up. Like stamina and HP and shit like that, which I think is going to be important because the Shadows fight can be pretty tough. I'm going to light that lamp, but like I said, the reason we went to the Forbidden Woods 57 times is to pick up the birthday party invitation. Because now, on the way out, I'll hitch a ride in the Uber to Cainhurst, light the lamp, and go back to the dream, and then Cainhurst is ready. We don't have to come back here later. I want to show you something a little strange, though. If you still need upgrade materials, you can pick that up. See the hole or the collapsed ceiling? Watch what happens when you break the barrels. Don't ask me. I don't know why, I just know. And there you go. Running. That bastard. Healing. Running. This is the Molotov lady. She's the worst one. So you gotta whoop to the whoop. And I'm just gonna throttle my stamina. If you don't know what that means, it's hold it down and let it off. Hold it down and let it off. And I'm running right towards this giant tombstone thing, and a cutscene will trigger. Boom. But it will only trigger if you have the birthday party invitations, which is why I think running around in circles in the woods is worth it. Because we're already here. We will never have to come back here now. Skip the cutscene. You do have to get in here manually. Be quick, because you can still get attacked. Cutscene City. Now, remember earlier where I just said that we're just going to go to Cainhurst and get the lamp and do nothing else because I don't want to be there until I have a plus 10 weapon? I fucking lied to you. And here's why. There are bloodstone chunks here, which I need to upgrade my weapon to the next level. And if I can get even one more level before I fight Shadows, why not? So instead of just getting this lamp and leaving, we're going to get this lamp, run through and pick up some bloodstone chunks, and then leave. And probably get the shortcut so when we come to fight Logarius, we're just ready to go. Now these are numbing mists. You don't need them outside of Amelia if you're not fighting people like Alfred or the Bloody Crow, which I am not, but I'm just picking them up. I do not want to fight these giant ticks, ball lickers, whatever they're called. And I don't care what the three over there are guarding. It might be a great item, but I don't care. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. That's not fair. Look how almost dead I was. Wait a minute, I've never seen this. Will this work? Yes, it will. I don't want to spend the time, but that's interesting. Okay, so since we're poor, we're trying to be resourceful. Keep in mind that once you pick up anything in here, all the ghosts will show up. If you notice right now, there's nobody here. But you start stealing their shit, and they get mad. You see? So I'm going to go over here and pick up the Raita Palash. Not something we can use on a blood level 4. Not something I really like to use on any playthrough, but you can sell it. And I don't remember the amount. Something's telling me 10,500, but I don't know. Upstairs and to the right is blood chunk number 1. Move it. Now, I guess you could fight and farm these things if you needed money. I'm not interested in that. Cainhurst is one of the coolest looking areas, but it's also home to one of the worst fucking places in the game, in my opinion, and it's that giant room that's full of those shrieking women and that blow dart dickhead. So before we leave, we're going to kill one, pick up some fancy clothes. You can see they're pretty tough. We're not ready to be here. Well, maybe a little bit, but it's not easy is what I'm saying. Because this is, again, another something you can sell. Or you can wear it. Finish your blood level 4 with a noble dress. That would be fucking epic. And this is the quick path through here. Just getting bloodstone chunks and opening shortcuts, and we're done. But I am going to have to kill a gargoyle. Because I don't want him chasing me. Let's try this. Bang. Bang. Dang, he's tough. How do you dodge into an attack? Who does that? What does that do? Nothing. For a second, I was wondering if you could do what you did to the dogs. You can parry those, by the way. Okay, so they're tough, which is another reason I don't want to fight anything here. But I do want to double back here, of course, going backwards. Pick this up. This guy's friendly as long as you don't attack him. You can take pictures with his butt cheeks if you wanted. Now, full stamina is required for what I do on the next step. If you look close to the door, there's another gargoyle. See him? So my strategy to run, and when he wakes up, whoop whoop whoop. I invented the whoop whoop whoop. This guy's tougher than a lot of enemies in the game. I can just shoot him and he'll go flying and I run by. He drops blood vials, but what's the point in killing him to get 3 blood vials if it costs you 9 to kill him? Because he's fucking tough. One last thing, if you want a different outfit or you want to sell it, you can just jam over here. If you're quick about it, you can pick up the Executioner set and get the fuck out of here. And just be careful you don't get hit with the sonic booms on the way out, or whatever they're called, the scream attacks. Yeah, just keep running. This is the shortcut room. First things first, send the elevator down. Okay, like I said, this is the worst place in this, one of the worst places in the game in my opinion. When you get hit with the darts, the women go crazy and start screaming and extra attack you. I don't want that to happen, so what I'm going to try to do is run through. I'm watching the blow dart guy being ready to dodge. Roll. Fuck. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. I probably should just run for my life at this point. Fuck it. I getting hit with the darts. It didn't work, and I don't want to listen to that bullshit anymore. Okay, there's a bloodstone chunk here, which is over there. Try not to get anybody's attention. We are now boxed in a corner, and Zoro's here. Like I said, you can just do that. More blow dart guys, but at least these ones won't mark you and make everybody scream. The way through the level is out the door, or out the window. I like to walk off here and land on the lower ledge because there's bullets. Alright, now here's a debacle. You have 2 gargoyles. There's the other one. That's the scream attack. At least the other one isn't aggroed yet. Look at the damage. That's bullshit. Okay, maybe we could try this. One, and immediately do another one. It's all the stamina you have. That's better than fighting them straight up. Okay, the reason I wanted to kill them was because in this room is a bunch of screaming women. Some of them are holding their heads, which can trap you in that same thing the witches trapped us with. That, like, arcane around your body trap. And when you're trapped, you'll get murdered. There is an arcane tool in here that you can't use, but you can sell it. And the Evelyn is somewhere in this level, too. I don't know if it's that room or the one upstairs, but I didn't get it. I can't use it on a blood level 4. You can sell it for, like, 11,000. Not interested. I don't want that over there either. I think it's a cold blood. Ah, fuck it. But there's a gargoyle, so you have to be quick. Yeah, cold blood. But it's level 10, so that was worth picking up. Back to the ledge. Just be careful. And this is how you open up the path to Logarius. Now, I'm trying to remember. There is some more bloodstone chunks here. So I like to hang out here till the thing's up. That way you can just climb the ladder. You don't want to be standing here and getting murdered by that woman while you're waiting for the thing to stop moving. In this level up here, there's no enemies, but the dark guys can still hit you if you stand near the ledge. I believe this is a blood-tinged gemstone. It might be better for our pistol than the one we have. We are surely going to check. I don't know about that. But down on the far end is a little bunny rabbit, and he has bloodstone chunks, and then that's all of those in this level. And I think we'll just warp out of here by now. You know, we don't have to do anything else, and I don't want to run back to the lamp. Yeah, see, the dart just hit me. So I'm kind of in a rhythm here. Strike twice and get back for the dart guy. Get back. Boom. Okay. So, this is why I think The Bold Hunter marks are valuable on a Blood level 4 for things like this. It's hard enough fighting through a level. You don't want to have to fight your way out. And now the elevator's ready for when we have a plus 10 weapon, we can come back and go straight to Ligarius. There's really nothing else here that I want, with the exception of 2 items that are on the way to Ligarius. I'll just pick them up because we got all the Bloodstone chunks. There is 1 Cold Blood by the elevator I might get later, but, you know, overall, Cainhurst is explored and the lamp's lit. Ligarius's ass belongs to us. Fuck you, Bill. That's his name, Bill Gurman. Alright, so we didn't really use anything, that's fine. Get a lot of money for screwing around in there, don't you? Okay, so, Fortify, Saw Cleaver. We can only go once. But that's better than nuts. So I need chunks. This requires twins. I'm okay with that. Bang. Now we need chunks. I am not okay with that. Let's see what that new thing does. It's a blood-tinged scaling one. I'm not interested in that. I'll stick with the one we had. There's a better one in Mensis, but that comes quite a bit later. Just check here. I'm scanning fast, looking for blue in the middle column. Don't see any. Alright, so nothing new there. But we did get our tool, did we not? We have 3 slots, and then 4 if we want that one. So HP plus 5, yep. Stamina plus 10, yep. More blood vials plus 3. Where are we going? To Forbidden Woods? Yep. For now, because then we can put this one on when we need it and so on. So now what we need to do is fill that spot that the added health gave us. Resupply that. I still can't buy Bloodstone, or, what the hell? Beast Blood pellets. But I don't really want to spend anything. But you see, I'm being forced to spend some when we go to Hemwick because I don't want those mad ones to spawn the entire path, and I don't want the enemies in Cathedral Ward to shoot light beams at me. Different things happen. So I'm trying to keep it under 15 without spending too much frivolously, whatever that word is, because I want to use literally every single insight that I can for Beast Blood pellets, because it's going to help us with the Beast bosses, and it's going to be very valuable in the DLC. And I haven't used any of these yet. And I did use some of the early stage ones of these when I accidentally sold my blood vials, like I said. But look, I mean, if you know where the stuff is, you get quite a bit of them. So we're in good shape. I can get 25 Beast Blood pellets as it stands now, and we're not even done picking up insight. We're not even really getting going into the required bosses in the game. So, next stop is Shadows of Yharnam. That'll work. Do 20 of those. That'll work. Yeah, see, like, I'm fine with all this. Let's just... That's a lot of bullets. That makes me feel better. Okay, so I don't think I have enough time to get to Shadows of Yharnam and defeat them, especially if it doesn't go right the first time, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, a lot of running around, a lot of doubling back, a lot of thinking ahead, a lot of going here and pulling back, but we're starting to get to the point in the Blood Level 4, at least the way I approach it, where it's going to be more streamlined. Once the shadows are done, we're pretty much past this chaotic giant levels that you go every angle back and forth twice. Maybe a little bit here and there, but for the most part, things will get a little more streamlined from here on out. So, yeah, so the next episode, we will go directly to the Shadows of Yharnam and try our hand defeating 3 ninjas. If all goes well, we'll move into Byrgenwerth, pick up some things. I want to get some sedatives. It's very important, in my opinion. I want to get them, and they are in Byrgenwerth. We need to get a key, and then we're going to fight Rom. And we'll aim for that, at least. We'll at least try to do that. There'll probably be some more time if all goes well, so we'll get transported at that point into Yargul, which means I can get the key to the Upper Cathedral Ward and then go get the badge that allows me to buy Beast Blood pellets. So we're starting to get the ball rolling. A lot of the groundwork and prep work and exploring work is done. We're getting more to the rhythm section of the Blood Level 4 as far as main game goes. So we will continue It will be episode 4. I'll see you there.